If you just improve 1% every day, over the course of 1 year, you'll be about 37 times better than when you first started on day one.
Hi everyone, welcome to our new episode of the Win Together series. Today we have a very special guest who has achieved a new milestone across many levels, crossing $1 million of commission in a single month. He's none other than David Tang. So he's sitting here beside me, and David, why don't you give a quick introduction of yourself to the audience?
Hey everyone, my name is David Tang, and I've been in this industry for the past 9 years. For the past 6 years, I've been with Ken under KLG, and then we've been with SRI also for the past since 2018. I now lead a team of about 10 agents and growing, and hopefully this is just the beginning of more things to come.
Definitely. So David, I think everybody is very curious about your achievements. So hitting $1 million in a year is something of a very common target amongst people in the industry. But hitting $1 million in a month is something that is very less heard of. And of course, we do come across some rare cases about people crossing $1 million commission in a month. So my question, and I'm sure everyone's question out there is, do you do this in one single deal? Because most of them would have done one big deal to cross $1 million, or do you do it in multiple deals?
Okay, that's a very good question. First of all, I can't go into much details because some of them have signed an NDA with me. And but I would say that it's spread across multiple deals over different segments, all the way from landed to your condos, new launches and resale, and also to the HDBs as well. So quite a good range that was covered in the month of March.
Okay, so David, it's interesting to know that you actually covered cross your $1 million commission in a month through multiple deals. Yep. You mentioned you did a few HDB deals, some landed deals that came along the way, yep. A new launch, and private residential. So you covered almost every segment in the market.
Yep, that's right.
So except commercial and industrial?
Not yet, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably your next target already. But I'd just like to know, and I think everybody will be curious about this also. So did all these deals all come about in that same month, or you were brewing it for some time already?
Well, a couple of deals actually took years to bring to fruition. For example, the longest was about 4 years in the making.
4 years?
4 years. So non-stop, just following up, keeping in touch, and just being genuinely concerned for their needs and helping them to restructure and find solutions for their problems.
Having your sales across all segments in the market for the past 9 years, were you just specializing in a certain area, or what is your mode of operation?
So my focus tends to be in the core central region, District 9, 10, and 11. I used to do a lot of new launches and also private resale over there. But in the past couple of years, I've shifted my focus more onto the landed segment as well.
Right. So I recall just last year we were having a conversation over dinner.
Yep.
And we were trying to figure out what is the next best move for you after being in the trade for 9 years. And I recall you were telling me that you want to move into something on the higher end side, more on the luxury market, and you feel that that's where your calling is. Yep. And this is one trend that I saw, that a lot of agents, when they take a breather, they take a break to re-look into what they are, what they want to do, what is the next thing that they want to venture in. And usually success comes along pretty fast, and this is what we saw Emerald Pegasus in a month. So David, I think we all know that you just touched down from US, and you're probably having a very bad jet lag now. And it was heartwarming to see just now your team, they're all very niche and pretty strong agents, I would say. For all of them to appear to witness you getting this Emerald Pegasus award. Really happy to see them being so united. But I'm sure that they are now all dying to know what tips you have for them. How can they also be like you to strive and achieve the same accolades that you have achieved in March?
Well, that's a very good question. And I don't think there's a secret sauce to that. In fact, I think it boils down to consistency and execution, the willingness to take the first step. Recently, I read a book by James Clear called Atomic Habits, and this one line struck me. It says that if you just improve 1% every day, over the course of 1 year, you'll be about 37 times better than when you first started on day one.
Right.
So I think it's really, don't undermine how much that 1% compounded every day, how much that will impact your life. And I feel that all of us will need to should take that advice to heart. In fact, I bought my whole team that book so that they can also read it and learn for themselves.
You didn't buy for me,
Oh, I have extra I can give you.
Okay, so but you have given me books before, so I love the books that you have given me. So I also think that for self-employed in this real estate industry, I always tell agents what is important is to work when you're not working. So a lot of agents react according to when they are called to for work. So when there's a call that comes in, you are going for viewings and stuff, you think you are working, but I don't think that's enough. Because being a self-employed, I think most importantly is you are working when you're not working. That means when you don't have viewings at all, you are already thinking about business. Same logic as what you talk about, that 1% you add on every single day to compound until you become better each day. So David, you have achieved this 1 million in a month so early in the year. It's only March. Are you going to rest? Are you going to go overseas again? Or what is your target for this year?
No, I don't think I'll be resting anytime soon. In fact, I just got back from the States this morning at 6 a.m. and I already had a GCB viewing this afternoon, and then we'll be delivering another option to purchase later tonight.
Wow.
So I think this is the momentum that I need to keep pushing forward. This is definitely not the time for me to take a break, and definitely want to explore different segments, especially the commercial industrial scene. On the back of the announcement of the new ABSD increase, I think that's one segment that many people will be flocking towards, and it's good to diversify ourselves as well. As what we've always learned from Ken, don't pigeonhole ourselves into a single segment, because you become too reliant on whatever measures that come up from the government, and you should insulate yourself by learning other segments as well, so you can be flexible. And this in turn also will value add to your clients, because if they are buying a house, they may want to start a business, they want to look for a shop space, they want to invest in commercial shop houses, offices, etc., and then you can be the go-to person for them.
I think that also explains how you gain your success for this award, because it was really not a single segment that you are in. You are actually compiling all the different segments to create your sales. So expect you to hit probably at least a 3 million by end of the year.
Well, I will try my best.
I'll definitely push you for it. Okay, so I have this last question for, I think more importantly, to our fellow realtors out there, our fellow colleagues. What is an important thing you can share with them that can help change their career?
I like this African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together in a group. I believe that the environment and the group that you're with is very important, and I'm very glad to be with Ken Low, KLG, and also SRI. They have provided me with the optimal environment to learn and to thrive and to just dream big and to dare to venture into areas that I previously would have not dared to enter at all. Yeah.
So I think yeah. So thank you, because we have also seen how your team has been very well versed in a lot of segments in the market, and really I think that is probably the success fundamentals that we have. And this is just one of the small report card, although not that small, but a report card. Yeah. So really thank you, David. I really hope to see you achieving this again and hitting your 3 million target mark that we just set 5 minutes ago.
Okay, I look forward to this interview at the end of this year.
Okay, we'll do it again. So with that, we have come to the end of this episode, and we will look forward to seeing you in the next episode of our Win Together series. See you. Bye-bye.